to die on the hill that you built out of lies and deception. Raising your weapon, every word you speak dripping with venom. You're playing with fire, preparing for war. I'm ready to settle the score. You're sounding the alarm while I'm trying to remain in the calm before the storm. I don't wanna fight, 'cause I don't like the way it feels. Those cutting words that never heal. Behind the barricade, you're tossing grenades while I'm trying to settle and disengage. You're playing with fire, preparing for war. I'm ready to settle the score. You're sounding the alarm while I'm trying to remain in the calm before the storm.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, we are live. We're back in the lab. No more home studio for now, so we're gonna take it back to the lab. We got some Rocket League action tonight versus RWU and Columbia College. So our RWU matchup will be first, and we should hopefully be getting those auto invites coming through. We'll see if Play Versus has all of that worked out. If not, then we're going to be doing some manual invites. But we had a kind of a tough matchup last week. Things definitely didn't go our way, but we're looking to bounce back. We've got 2 weeks left in the regular season, counting tonight. I keep looking down here, but you're up here. So we've got tonight and then next week left in the regular season. So we're looking to, as there's a lot of excitement going on in the background. Hopefully they bring some of that tonight for the matchup. But we're going to hop in, and I'm already getting the invites here. And so we're going to swap over into game, and hopefully Hey guys, we're already in. I'm already in spectating, and the three of them are already in the match. All right, so we're trying to get all of this squared away and figured out. Right, yeah, you should have your invites in the bottom right. Are you sure you have all your account stuff connected correctly on the website? Okay, it just doesn't let you connect. All right, so reach out to them and let them know that we're going to have to do a manual. It's unfortunate. Okay, awesome. Make sure you give me that info.
What was that?
Make sure you give me the
Yeah.
join code and everything. All right, so we're looking to get into the match. We're going to have to set up a private match, unfortunately. All right, I got it. Okay, so here we are. First match of the night versus RWU. Spring Hill looking to bounce back from a tough couple of weeks of competition. Looks like we do have everybody in. Perfect. All right, we are ready to get started. All right, here we go. Spring Hill back at it this week versus RWU for match number 1, and this play versus Spring 2021 season. Spring Hill on orange side, RWU on blue. Great save there from the Badgers as RWU keeping the pressure up early. Spring Hill looking to get their footing just, about 25 seconds into this match, but RWU already being very aggressive. Doc keeping the ball back over on the RWU side. Astro Boy going up through the air and whiffing on that one. You hate to see it. So rotations come back in. That's going to be an open goal and a shot. And is a little bit of drama hovering just outside the goal, but it was tapped in. And it was one of those where those rotations were tough to come through. Chungus expecting the momentum of the ball to go forward and not hit that top cross post, but unfortunately that's going to be RWU going up 1-0 early in game number 1. This is a best of 5. It's another shot on goal. Great save from Astro Boy. That's going to be definitely recorded in the stats. Demo onto Astro Boy. RWU wasn't happy with that save. There's an opportunity for Spring Hill to get down here. Shot on goal from Doc misses. Chungus sends it just wide right. It was a great follow-up, just couldn't quite get the angle. So Spring Hill definitely working some plays. Looking better than last week. Trying to dribble the ball down the field, set up their teammates, versus just trying to punt it in goal by themselves. Another great save from Chungus. We see him on defense quite a bit as we have spectator match being found in the bottom right. So the auto invite system was a great idea. We'd love for it to work more often, but unfortunately I don't think we've maybe had one match all season where that auto invite system worked the way it's intended. Shot on goal there, and that's going to roll right in. Good shot from Doc. The block into the goal. We take a look at this. RWU just disrespectful placement like they're not able to have somebody back for defense. We see Pre-Creations is trying to make their way back, but Spring Hill tied up 1-1. 3 minutes left in game number 1. We have 2 players, one from each team, going a little wide on the aerial attack, but seem to recover here. Astro Boy disrupting the play. 2 Badgers crisscross each other, both missing the ball. A little bump out of the way from Astro Boy. So Spring Hill playing aggressive into RWU, just being bullies, and body blocking and nudging them out of the way as Astro Boy picks up a demo onto Pre-Creations. Some confusion, though. If the ball does get centered, where's Chungus? He's going to take the shot on goal. Salty Ocean is able to block it. Two minutes remaining. Game number 1. That's another open goal. Unfortunately, no follow-up from the Badgers. Chungus took it down there by himself, had 3 defenders there. Demo comes through from Astro Boy. That's going to give Doc the opportunity to keep the ball down here, trying to set up, look for Chungus to come in from goal to try to tap that in, unable to get the angle. There's kind of a self-center from RWU, and a wide open goal. Chungus going for the block. Doesn't need to, goes a little wide left. Now Astro Boy keeping the ball on the RWU side. We have another open goal from RWU. Astro Boy with the shot. It's going to bounce high. Easy clear from Salty Ocean. 70 seconds remaining. Game number 1. Both teams struggling to get any more points on the board after those 2 early goals came through. Now down to 1 minute remaining. Shot on goal there. No, neither Badger went up to try and block that, and that's going to be Soccer putting it in. Doc unable to get the height to get the block in on that shot. Unfortunate for Spring Hill, but that is going to put RWU up 1 point with 50 seconds remaining. So we're going to get a little framey here. We're going to clean that up. Okay, 23 seconds left. Spring Hill still work to do. This is going to be a center, and Doc nearly, maybe Chungus nearly picking that up. It was a great center. 10 seconds left, and that's going to be Pre-Creations coming in with the follow-up, putting that shot. As we see, Doc does have a good block here, but the consistency sticking with the play, Pre-Creations getting the tap off of Doc's block, and that's going to put RW up 3-1. Spring Hill surely going to drop this game number 1. Going to look to bounce back in game number 2 to tie this series up. So a very competitive match. Looking at the score of the 3-1, there were definitely a lot of shots on goal from the Badgers, and a lot of defense there. As we take a look at the stats, Chungus with 2 shots to himself, Doc with 2, Astro Boy with a save, and then Doc clear MVP for Spring Hill game number 1 with 1 goal, 2 saves, and 2 shots. So we're gonna head into game number 2. See how this plays out. Okay, we're back in game number 2. RWU already up 1-0 in this best of 5, so we've got to win 2 more. Spring Hill looking to tie the series up. See, more of the same. RWU taking early control of the field. But Spring Hill now a little more resilient this game than we saw in game number 1. Just clearing that, looking to bounce off the wall. It is going to center. We'll see where Doc comes in. That was Astro Boy coming in for the cleanup. Doc sitting back on defense. Shot's going to go high. Astro Boy getting past 1 defender, but Soccer, I'm not going to guess what the... I'm going to guess Alexa, but I could be wrong. We're just going to call the player Soccer. Astro Boy looking to dribble on Chungus with a good block. That's going to clear it back over to the RWU side, and we'll see RWU is likes to take things slow back to the other side of the field. Spring Hill tends to just punt it to the other end, so we're going to see how that kind of clash of styles is going to pan out. Precaution's going up for the shot, and it's going to be good. In that upper right-hand corner of the goal. Just over Doc. Now 3 minutes, 38 seconds left. Game number 2, RWU up 1-0 in the series and 1-0 in this game. RWU in a dangerous spot here. 2 players stuck in the corner. Look for Doc to come in here with the cleanup, but Spring Hill peel everybody away from goal. Astro Boy rushes back. Chungus back there as well to try and defend. As we see now, RWU in control over here, putting pressure on Spring Hill, keeping the ball on this side of the field. Soccer doing a good job keeping away from Astro Boy, and Doc gets the shot on goal, demos, but unfortunately Salty Ocean able to get there in time for the save. So look at the play coming out. Doc is able to get back. Chungus should be able to clean this up, knock it back towards the goal. Salty Ocean's going to go up for that block. Now Spring Hill in a good position here to get a goal in. That's going to be a shot on goal from Doc with the assist from Chungus, and that's going to be Spring Hill tying this game up 1-1. So in a similar position to what we saw in game number 1, with both teams tied at 1 heading into, I believe it was the final minute of play. We had a 1-1 tie. So an eerily similar situation here between these 2 teams. As we saw in the previous game, RWU was able to score 2 very quickly after that. extend their lead to 3-1. But as I say that, there's going to be a reversal of those roles in this game as Doc puts in the score from the Badgers, bringing them up 2-1 with just under 2 minutes to play here in game number 2. Spring Hill now sitting in a good spot. Just need to maintain, continue to play that consistent defense that they've been playing, not fall apart, similar to what we saw in game number 1. Chungus now almost there. Good block from Soccer. That's not going to be credited in the stats, but we do see that. That was a great block. Doc didn't quite get the angle there. He's going to go left. Chungus was coming in for the cleanup. Now Spring Hill keeping the pressure. Salty Ocean with a save, getting it back over to the other side of the field. This is going to give the Badgers a chance to reset, try to run another play. Doc being a bully, pushing around some of the RWU cars. And as we have 2 Badgers sitting in goal, Astro Boy battling in the corner. Chungus going to clear that out. And Spring Hill looking now to, I was going to say, get aggressive and possibly extend this lead, but RWU staying true, keeping the ball on the Spring Hill side of the field, keeping Spring Hill on the back foot. A great save from Asher Boy, nearly a self-goal, but the angle was just right to be able to bounce it out. And there's going to see another save from Asher Boy, and we're looking for Doc to come back in to assist with this block. Another clear this time from Asher Boy. He has been on it on defense these past 30 seconds. Spring Hill not out of the woods yet. They need to clear this out. 25 seconds left. They do have the lead. All things remain the same. This is going to be a Spring Hill win. 19 seconds left. RWU feeling the pressure now, getting desperate. They definitely want to get this goal in. That shot goes wide left. Asher Boy looking to clear this. Give Spring Hill some breathing room. Doc clears it with 8 seconds left. 7-6. Chungus sitting in goal. He is going to easily clear that. That's going to be another goal for Chungus from goal to goal. 1 second left. Spring Hill goes up 3-1. So 3-1 Spring Hill. RWU looking to keep this ball alive and in the air, and they can't do it. That's going to be Spring Hill taking game number 2, so we're going to push this series to a 1-1 tie. It will not be a sweep for either one of these teams. As we take a look at the stats, 2 goals from Doc, 1 goal from Chungus from goalpost to goalpost. Chungus very active on offense that match. 4 shots on goal, only 1 of them connecting. But Astro Boy definitely active on defense. Defensive superstar that match. We saw 2 blocks and a clear come through for him. Just getting a block, rotating out, getting some boost, coming back, getting another block. Great team effort from Spring Hill in that match. So that's going to put this series at a tie. We are 1-1 moving into game number 3 as soon as Salty Ocean readies up. All right, we are in game number 3. Series tied up 1-1 between RWU and Spring Hill College. Spring Hill took the last match 3-1, and then game number 1, RWU took that one 3-1. So both of these teams very evenly matched. A very aggressive play there from Salty Ocean. It just goes a little to the right, hitting that bar. Not the right angle to be able to reflect back into the goal. So Badgers 3 on defense now. Chungus sitting in goal, just waiting for the shot. He does go up. He has backup from Astro Boy. Doc's sitting in goal now to back that up in case RWU has some follow-up shots. Astro Boy going up, contesting Salty Ocean in the air, and he's going to get the best of him. Chungus battling with pre-creations in the corner. Now Doc is left in goal. Salty Ocean misses the aerial shot. Doc is going to punt it from goal to goal nearly, and he's going to follow up his own shot, get demoed in the process. But that's Spring Hill going up 1-0, 4 minutes left in game number 3. Great effort from Doc. Now we have Spring Hill back on the offensive. A good clear from RWU. And we'll see how they respond. Wow, fantastic clear over to the other side of the field. That's going to give some breathing room here. A punt from one side of the field to the other. And now RWU on the back foot. Astro Boy keeping the ball alive right in front of the RWU goal. There's a scramble for contact and sort of a fumble for both teams there, for about 4 different players all going up for contact with the ball and all missing. So now Spring Hill gaining control. Astro Boy carrying up the wall back the field. Chungus able to support him with a shot on goal and goes wide right, but he's able to follow up his own, and he does get just a little high and to the left. Rushing back, Chungus coming back on defense, snagging some boost on the way. That's a dangerous place to push it, and that's going to be RWU capitalizing on that mistake as we take a look at that. Unfortunate. Thank you. We're going to give you credit for the assist on that one. .246 remaining. Game number 3. Both of these teams not only tied up in this game, but tied up in the series. As Spring Hill's desperately needing a 2-0 week. RWU, unfortunately, not having anybody in position to capitalize on the great center from Salty Ocean. Chungus is going to easily get that cleared, giving time for the rest of the Badgers to get the rotations in. He's going to whiff on that block. That clear rings true. So now there's Astro Boy coming through. Chungus sitting back in goal. And that is a fantastic play from Soccer, and then you had the assist coming in from Salty Ocean. Just right place, right time. Look how fast that ball was traveling. A great play from RWU. Very difficult to defend with how fast the ball was going. So that's going to be RWU going up 2-1. Still a lot of time left here in game number 3. Both teams tied up in the series 1-1. Spring Hill not in a desperate situation just yet. Plenty of time to work with. Good save from Doc. Chungus coming to clear it as Soccer was coming in to follow up with the goal. And now it's Astro Boy dueling with Salty Ocean. Salty Ocean getting the best of that. Doc's going to bring it back up into the corner, allow time for the Badgers to rotate out, and now they can look for a play. But Pre-Creations does beat Astro Boy to the punch. All right, so Badgers running low on boost, but Chungus able to get back just in time to save. So everybody's leaving goal right now to try to get as much boost as they can. This is going to give them a little bit of breathing room as we have this shot on goal that's going to be blocked by Soccer. And that's a wide open goal for RWU, now with a 2-point lead. This is all looking all too familiar to game number 1. So game number 1, RWU took 3-1. Game number 2, Spring Hill won. I'm sorry, RWU won 3-1. Game 2, Spring Hill won 3-1. And now, looking very similar to game number 1, RWU with this 2-point lead. Less than a minute remaining. Now Spring Hill is getting desperate. Need to get some points. on the board. At least 2 points on the board to push this to overtime. Here's an opportunity. Wide open goal. Shot from Chungus goes wide right. He's going to stick with the play. Astro Boy there to support him. Doc going to follow up himself. Salty Ocean in there for the save. And this is going to be RWU swinging that momentum back to the other side of the field. Soccer punts it a little high. Pre-creation's coming in for the goal. It does get deflected in the air. Unfortunately, sent that ball wide right, but Spring Hill now with only 4 seconds remaining. Too much work to do, and that's going to be grounded. And that's going to be RWU taking game number 3, so they go up in the series 2-1. So we take a look at the stats. 4 shots on goal from Doc, only 1 of those ringing true. And on the other side of the field, RWU's on the Salty Ocean, 5 shots on goal. Only 1 of those connecting, but Salty Ocean is going to be granted MVP. The 2 saves, 2 assists, 1 goal, 5 shots on goal. Very active on both sides of the field. His MVP honors, well deserved. As we move now into game number 4. This is a 5-game series, best of 5. Best of 5. RWU needs 1 more game to claim the series. Spring Hill needs this win to stay alive and force a game 5. Yeah, it's going to be RWU off to an early lead here in game number 4. Again, this is a match point for them. Good news for Spring Hills is happening early. Plenty of time left in the match to make something happen, claw their way back into this. Shot's going to go a little high, and Salty Ocean nearly there to catch it on the rebound. Centered here, so our Chungus is going to go a little wide to the right, not able to get the trajectory where he needed it. It's going to be Pre-Creations going up and missing it as well. Astro Boy just falling down out of the sky. So it looks like several players going up for that one. None able to make contact, but this is going to be Astro Boy trying to take this shot. Pre-Creations gets a good clear. And now Spring Hill going to have to reset, but they do have the opportunity to come back here, collect some boost, and make another play. It's punted back to the other side of the field. Wide open goal from RWU. And they've been caught twice like that, where Spring Hill's been able to take the shot from one side of the field to the other, while RWU has a wide open goal. And we see that happening again here. Curious if Spring Hill's going to snag another one of those goals before the end of this series. Astro Boy able to stifle that push. Chungus battling in the corner with Soccer. Running up the wall together. Astro Boy on defense. Doc backing him up. Chungus hitting it straight into the corner into Pre-Creations. Astro Boy battling up at about midfield. 2.5 minutes left. Game number 3. RWU up in the series 2-1. Good save from Doc. Spring Hill looking to put something together. Got to get one more point on the board. And it could be an opportunity. The goal was wide open. there if Spring Hill was able to make a clean contact with another one of those punts from goal to goal. There's a wide open goal now, and the Chungus have the opportunity with a shot there, and it's going to be blocked by Salty Ocean. Great save from there. So we see plenty of opportunities there. Not going to clear that away. Pre-creation's going to save, keep it over on the Spring Hill side of the field. A good save from Doc, and now another opportunity, unfortunately, running headfirst into another RWU player. Ball centered here. We had two Badgers there, Chungus and Astro Boy, both ready. Doc sitting back near goal on defense. Going to easily clear this out. So Spring Hill now with about 80 seconds remaining. Needs one more goal to push this to game number 5. Unfortunately, Chungus not in position. He tries to recenter. Astro Boy's going up for the shot. Salty Ocean able to get there early and prevent any sort of shot from happening. Another shot coming in from Doc, though, out of nowhere. We'll take a look at that on the replay. Right out of Salty Ocean's blind spot comes Doc. Centered it for him. And that's going to be Spring Hill tying it up 1-1. Again, we're in game number 4. Match point for RWU. Spring Hill needs this game to push this to a game number 5. That's going to be Astro Boy hitting it up. It's going to center. We'll see if any cleanup there from Doc, and he's there. It rings true. That's going to be an assist for Astro Boy and a goal for Doc. That's Spring Hill going up in this game 2-1. 47 seconds to go, and we're heading to a game number 5. What an exciting first series we have tonight. We've got Columbia College coming up next. We're likely going to be playing those games early as another shot on goal from Chungus, and RWU looking similar to other things we've happened in other games where at the very end of the match things seem to fall apart, but RWU sticking with it. 30 seconds remaining, and they tie the game up 2-2. Doc unable to get that clear. Salty Ocean sticks with it. Gets ball in goal. 34 seconds. A lot can happen in 34 seconds. Both of these teams definitely not wanting this game to go to overtime. Both would love to score in the 25 seconds that we have remaining. RWU, it's the series for them. Great block from Doc. That was super close. I believe his car was inside the goal. That ball may have been breaking the plane. Shot on goal from Chungus. It's centered here. Where's the follow-up? Doc was there just a little late. Astro Boy looking to maybe keep this alive, and we'll see. There's a shot on goal from Chungus, and that's with 1 second remaining. That's going to put Spring Hill up 3-2. Salty Ocean's asking for overtime. Don't think so. Salty Ocean living true to his name. Asking for overtime. Not going to happen. That's going to be Spring Hill pushing this to a game number 5. What an exciting first series we have. A trade of wins back and forth. RWU taking game number 1, Spring Hill 2, RWU 3, Spring Hill 4, and now we push to game number 5. Neither one of these teams has won 2 matches in a row. As we take a look at the stats, Doc with 4 shots, 5 saves, and 2 goals, getting the MVP of that match. And looking across over at RWU, 4 shots and 3 saves for Salty Ocean. As we take a look at the chat, we have fast food, the topic of conversation. Game number 5. This match, this game right here, determining the series. RWU was sitting on, they were sitting on match point for game number 4. Unable to close it out. Tied the game up with about 30 seconds left. And then Chungus scores with only 1 second remaining to send us to a game number 5. Astro Boy not quite getting the angle right to be able to drop it in. But Doc's going to follow up, and that's going to be Chungus getting that goal. Doc was there to try to clean it up, but not needed. That's going to be an assist going the way of Astro Boy. That's a self-goal from Salty Ocean. I missed that in real time. Salty Ocean helping the Badgers out a little bit. Spring Hill going up 1-0. Quick goal, scored in 19 seconds. So a lot of momentum on Spring Hill's side. Getting the win in game number 4. Getting the early goal in game number 5. As we see a miss from RWU. So goal, all defense has been pulled. See, Astro Boy's going to go up here and see if Doc's going to try to clean this up away from soccer. Not going to happen. But that was an opportunity there for a wide open goal for the Badgers to take a shot downfield. Save from Chungus. Salty Ocean with the follow-up. But the ball's moving so slowly here. It's going to be easily defended. Chungus with the redirect into the wall. Goes up to keep it alive. But no other Badger teammate in position to follow up. Doc keeping it in the corner. Going to stick with it. Gets past 1. Gets past 2. Shot on goal from Chungus. Pre-creations easily clears that. Was right in front of the ball. This is centered. We'll see if Astro Boy's coming in to try to clean this up. Chungus' attempt goes a little wide. Bounce back. Centered. Astro Boy takes a shot going wide left. Pre-creations bounces it back into the corner. Let's see where the Badgers are. This one's going to go to the opposite corner. So Spring Hill getting a little bit of a back on their side of the field, but definitely having some room to work with. Things aren't so oppressive right now coming from RWU. Spring Hill 1-0 lead. 3 minutes remaining. All pressure on RWU to try to get a goal. Spring Hill definitely wanting more to get some breathing room, this 1-point lead. We've seen in these previous matches tonight. In the same series, shot on goal from Doc, and that's going to get past 2 defenders. We're going to take a look at that. Again, soccer puts it into the wall, isn't able to follow up, and Doc's there for the cleanup. Salty Ocean in goal, not able to block that, and that's going to be Spring Hill taking their lead to 2, so a 2-point buffer. Both of these teams, again, tied at match point, both at 2 and 2. This is the deciding game of the series. No Badgers in goal. That was an opportunity, and soccer had the shot on goal there. Unable to get the angle right. Doc going to clear this back over into the corner, try to follow up, get it past midfield. Soccer's there to answer him. 2 shots, one from pre-creation, another from soccer, both going wide. Desperation setting in from RWU. Time is counting down. 2 minutes remaining. Doc there misses, but fortunately the shot goes wide as well. Just it goes right across, parallel to the goal. And that shot is going to ring true. Salty Ocean does collect in one right in front of Chungus, but that is cutting the Badgers' lead in half. As we take a look at that again. Just the right angle. Spring Hill still sitting at a 1-point lead, now with 1:50. Wanting to extend that lead back up to 2, give them some breathing room, give them a buffer. 95 seconds remaining. Again, we are on match point for both of these teams. Pre-creation's going up high. We saw him score with that same angle in game, I believe it was game number 1. Astro Boy and Salty Ocean battling at about the 50-yard line, midfield. Ball stuck in the corner. Chungus looking to center this. Salty Ocean going to easily clear it. Doc was there, try to get there for the follow-up. Astro Boy's going to commit to it, keep it back in the corner, or keep the pressure on the RWU side with just over 60 seconds remaining. This is Spring Hill in control, and just as I say that, it is going to be cleared over to the RWU side. Two demos coming through. Chungus and Doc nearly simultaneous, taking out two RWU members. Precreation's going up high for the shot. Does just barely miss. Doc going to clear that away from Soccer. And now the ball back into the corner. Doc missing on that one. That would have been a great clear. 30 seconds remaining. Spring Hill sporting that 1 point lead. Attribute going up to challenge in the air. Both miss, and that's a shot. Chungus going to easily clear that. 18 seconds left. Spring Hill just needs to keep the ball on the RWU side of the field. 11 seconds remaining. 9 seconds. I'm going to clear this. We're going to see a little bit of sloppy play here at the end as everybody's desperate, but this is going to be 3 seconds left. The ball just needs to be grounded. And that's going to be a Spring Hill win on game number 1. Both teams went back and forth, trading wins, and it took Spring Hill winning 2 in a row. Game number 1 going way of RWU to Spring Hill, 3 to RWU, 4 to Spring Hill, and then ultimately game number 5 going Spring Hill's way. As we take a look, MVP, game number 5, Chungus with 3 shots on goal and a save and a goal, putting this series away. So that's 1-0 on the night so far for Spring Hill. So we're going to put that in to the website, increase our record as we look to get a hold of Columbia College. All right, so we are going to take a brief break. We're going to roll the BRB stream, and we'll be back. We're going to reach out to Columbia and see if we can go ahead and start our match early so we don't have to wait until 8 o'clock. That'd be great. So we can go ahead and get that match over. We're going to take a brief break, let the players get some, get some water, take a bathroom break, something like that. And then we'll be right back with series number 2 with Columbia.
battle lies in deception, raising your weapon. Every word you speak dripping with venom. You're playing with fire, preparing for war. I'm ready to settle the score. You're sounding the alarm while I'm trying to remain in the calm before the storm.
Welcome back. Heading into game series number 2, rather. This one's going to be against or with Columbia College. We're reaching out to them now, getting that game set up. At least we should be. Double check the. Yep. Should be CCC. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, I believe we're getting into game. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Fast into game. All right, so this is going to be Spring Hill versus Columbia College. This is one of Columbia College's teams. I believe we've already played one of them. We may have played the other Rocket League team. It may have been Overwatch. We play so many other colleges across our titles, but I know that we've competed against them before. Just not sure which title. But either way, we're starting the match a little bit early, which we're not upset about. Normally we'd have to wait till 8:15 to get this match underway, so it is a good thing to get it done. Both teams are ready. Go ahead and move into it versus just kind of sitting and waiting. So Spring Hill on a blue, Columbia on orange. As this particular match starting out a little bit more slowly, and that's going to be a goal for sure. Cannoli putting that one in. This is Columbia College Chicago White is the team. So Columbia going up 1-0 early. And that's going to be another goal. And Candy Taco, we have two players from Columbia rocking the same goal animation. So they've got that synergy going. It's a great shot. Very difficult to defend. So Spring Hill now on the back foot, down 2 points. Only a minute in to game number 1. Chungus does get the demo coming across, but we'll see if Spring Hill not able to capitalize on that. Magic Man coming out of nowhere, clean that up. So 3-1 lead for Columbia. Magic Man, the only one on Columbia's side with a different goal animation. Now Spring Hill with a lot of work to do to get back in to game number 1. This is a best of 5 series. So a loss here is not too detrimental. It definitely puts you behind on your way to winning the series and puts the opponent closer. But, you know, this 3-0 lead in a game number 1 definitely isn't as heartbreaking as a 3-0 lead in game number 5. Cannoli knocking that one wide. And now things seem to be slowing down after the onslaught that Columbia put on Spring Hill early. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. Another shot on goal. Astro Boy getting the demo on the Candy Taco, but the shot still moves forward as we take a look at it. That's going to be Columbia going up 4-0. See if Spring Hill can, what they can do to prevent this from being a shutout in game number 1. Opportunity here. I was going to say I didn't see where Doc was. He would have been on the other side of the field and not credited with the save that time. Pretty curious how that happened. Astro Boy letting the ball bounce over him. Oh, demo in the corner onto Cannoli. And Doc getting past one defender, getting past another shot on goal. Cannoli's not going to get there. Doc taking it all by himself. So we take a look at that. Past one. Jukes the second one and boops it right over Cannoli. Not even close. Fantastic effort from Doc, narrowing the Columbia lead down to 3 as opposed to 4. So a great goal, but still a lot of work to do on the side of Spring Hill. Great save from Doc. And a demo coming through from Chungus onto Cannoli. I'll see what Spring Hill can do now. Keeping the ball in the corner. Astro Boy easily clearing that. Great follow-up from Chungus. He's moving in to try to keep this ball alive on the Columbia side. Looking to center it. Fumbled execution there just to the left of the goal. But this is centered here. Columbia gonna beat Badgers to the ball. And now we're hovering midfield, 30 seconds left. And that's gonna be another goal for Cannoli. So Spring Hill kind of let this one get away from them early. It's very difficult to come back from that 4-point deficit. That's going to be another goal for Cannoli. Is he up to 4 goals now, I believe? Yes. 3 goals, sorry. Alright, so it's going to be game 1 going way of Columbia. Kind of got away from Spring Hill early, hard to recover. We'll move into game 2, see if they can reset and snag a win here to tie the series up. Cannoli extremely active on the field. Got some great goals there. We'll see if Spring Hill can bounce back. Game number 2. They're not out of it yet. Candy Tacos scoring early, so Colombia striking first. Now Spring Hill with the pressure early on the second possession. Astro Boy with the shot. That's going to be a quick tie. We're not even 20 seconds into game number 2. And Spring Hill and both Spring Hill and Columbia already having scored. So a much closer game. This is going a little more like we expected in game number 2. Game number 1, hopefully, was a fluke on the side of Columbia, as Spring Hill settling down, playing smarter defense, and getting some offensive plays in early. Centered, not able to be capitalized on by Astro Boy. He's going to duel with Cannoli over on the side, as that shot is going to find True. He rode the wall the whole way and was able to sneak it in. So we take a look. There's the wall ride, and there's the shot. Great angle, great execution. Magic Man with the assist. And that's going to be Columbia going up 2-1. So 3 points scored between these two teams less than a minute into this match. Denied by Astro Boy. And he's going to carry this down to the other side of the field. He's going to be slightly blocked. Penguin with the... Or Doc with the try to get the cleanup, unfortunately missed, and then the demo came through. Cannoli getting another goal for himself. Columbia now 2-point lead over Spring Hill. Game number 2. This is a best-of-5 series. Columbia did win game number 1. So 2-point lead now for Columbia. Much better showing this game for Spring Hill as opposed to game number 1. Cannoli bullying Doc away from the ball. And we'll see if this gives Astro Boy an opening to make some moves. Cannoli's going to come back in, go right back on that offensive attack. Doc with a clear. So now Cannoli back on defense. This is going to be center, and Chungus goes just a little low. Clear from Astro Boy. This is going to be centered up. Should be able to get cleared by Chungus. Easily done. Still 2 points down. A lot of work for the Badgers to do. We're at the halfway mark. And that's Cannoli coming in with the cleanup. Unfortunately, Badgers not in a solid position. We have Astro Boy going up, gets stuck in the goal. Chungus missing the block, and Astro Boy not able to get back out of the goal in time to clear it. That's Columbia sporting a 3-point lead. Another score coming through from Columbia, this time from Candy Taco. Two minutes remaining, 4-point lead for Columbia. It's kind of hard to believe these two teams have a have a similar record with how accurate Columbia has been with some of their shots. Aggressive in the plays they've set up. So now Badgers with an opportunity. That's going to be another goal. Astro Boy unable to get the rotation back in on time. That's now stretching their lead to 5.
Holy shit.
60 seconds left. 5 points to go. Shot on goal from Chungus. Cannoli with the save. Cannoli's been all over the field, putting this team on his back. Hard carrying. "42 seconds left." This is definitely out of reach. I'm going to go ahead and call for Spring Hill in here in game number 2. That 5-point lead is going to be extremely difficult to come back from. Spring Hill's going to look to get in the reverse sweep, starting with game number 3. As Astro Boy and Chungus taking it down the field and peel away from the play. Columbia's trying to pad that score a little bit. Spring Hill now needing to really settle down and work on that reverse sweep on Columbia. Columbia up to a 2-0 lead in the series, sitting on match point. Spring Hill showing great signs of life in game number 2 early, and then things kind of slipped away. Very opposite of what we saw in game number 1, where Columbia got off to the lead extremely early, and then Spring Hill kind of tried to claw some goals back in. But game 2 saw Spring Hill very active early, even tying it up with a minute into the game. So now we'll see if things start to move the other way, as a shot on goal from Doc is going to go a little high and then cleared to prevent any follow through from the Badgers. That's a shot on goal. It's going to go wide. So a couple of misplays from Columbia could work in the favor of Spring Hill in the long run. Some more misses. That ball not quite centered. We're going to see Cannoli taking it over to the corner. Now Chungus clearing it out. Astro Boy now looking to take it down the field, working against 2 Columbia members. Cannoli taking that up in the air. He's going to lose control of it. Chungus does challenge, and Doc's going to follow through, keeping it on the Columbia side of the field. So now we have it centered over near the Columbia goal. Doc goes up, unable to make contact, battling 2 defenders. And there's the follow through. There's the shot from Astro Boy, and that's going to be Spring Hill's first lead of the series. I believe. No, I'll tell you that. They did score first in game number 2. So this is going to be Spring Hill off to an early lead in game number 3. We're not quite 2 minutes in to game number 3. So great look for Spring Hill. Moving into game number 3, keeping that reverse sweep alive. There's a shot from Doc, and Cannoli doesn't quite get there. A shot from Chungus with the follow-through, and that's going to be Spring Hill going up 2-0. Yeah, completely different series. Put your rally caps on. This is we've got a spicy series potentially developing here with Columbia on match point, and Spring Hill now going up 2-0 in game number 3. Wide open goal. Cannoli's going to surely follow through there, cutting the Spring Hill lead in half. Wide open goal on the part of the Badgers. They weren't able to get back in time. Three minutes remaining. Spring Hill still with a 1-point lead. Definitely wanting to extend it with how explosive some of the Columbia offense can be coming from Cannoli. Penguin trying to bump some of the Columbia players out of the way. A little bit of a collision there, a stall. And that's going to be Cannoli following up on the shot, but he does send it wide right. Chungus clearing it away from Magic Man. Ball's going to be sitting at about midfield. Doc challenging there, keeping it back on Columbia's side. Back into the corner. Let's see if we can center this up for Chungus to follow up. Instead, it's going to be punted back to midfield, up against the wall. Spring Hill still challenging. Demo onto Astro Boy from Cannoli, but unfortunately for Columbia, they didn't have a shot on goal. It's going to give Spring Hill time to reset here. Shot for Magic Man was there. He did not make contact. Cannoli missed as well. This is going to be a breakaway for Spring Hill. Cannoli racing back, burning that boost, try to get there in time. Shot on goal from Doc, and Cannoli is there to save it. A pair of demos coming through, and Magic Man gets blocked straight into the Spring Hill goal, but that leaves the Spring Hill goal wide open, and Chung is getting back just in time to save that. Crazy action here with 90 seconds remaining in game number 3. Columbia on match point, but Spring Hill with a 2-point lead in game number 3, looking to keep the series alive with the reverse sweep. Shot's going to go high, and Cannoli's going to follow up. Astro Boy not even challenging. As we take a look at that again, Magic Man's going to hit high, and then Cannoli's going to follow up. And that's going to be a tie with 67 seconds remaining. A win here for Spring Hill pushes the series to game number 4. A win for Columbia puts the series away and earns them a 3-0 victory. Ball going high over the crossbar. No threat of that ball going in. This is going to be Doc trying to take it. Cannoli does stop that push. Now Chungus racing back. Does keep it out of center field. Astro Boy going up to challenge. Does miss, and that's going to bounce in. Doc not able to challenge it. We'll take a look. Great play from Cannoli. And that's going to be Columbia taking a 1-point lead, 3-2. With 30 seconds left, Spring Hill needing another goal here to push this to overtime to keep the series alive. Goal is open. Astro Boy going up. That's going to be blocked from Magic Man. Doc's going to follow through, though, and tie the game up. 19 seconds remaining. All right. Definitely an intense game number 3. Columbia looking like they had this series in the bag based on their performances in game numbers 1 and 2. But Spring Hill bouncing back and now have an opportunity. Astro Boy missed the center, but there's a shot on goal, and Doc misses it. Chungus misses the follow through as well. That looks like we are heading to overtime. Collision midfield. That's going to be Doc clearing that. So this timer, if you're familiar with overtime in Rocket League, is just going to keep counting up. Its first goal wins this game. Chungus going up, not able to make contact. Astro Boy there in the corner, looking to center for Doc, but Candy Taco's there to clean it up. And we have Doc knocking it up in the air. That's not good. Centered, good. Good clear from Chungus. And now Spring Hill now needing to get this ball out away from the goal. Shot from Cannoli goes a little high. That was the game winner, and then Candy Taco comes through with the cleanup. That's going to be Columbia taking the series in a 3-0 sweep. Games 1 and 2 didn't even seem close. Game 3 was a nail-biter back and forth between these two teams, but that's going to be Columbia taking it. Take a look at the stats. Shots on goal. Doc extremely active, 5, and then matching Cannoli shots, 5 as well. But all the saves coming through from Columbia, 5 saves across the team. Definitely putting in work on defense. So GG to Columbia. They did a great job. They earned it. It's an unfortunate loss for Spring Hill, but we do end the night 1-1, so not too disappointed with that. It's better than a 0-2 week, and we have one more week of Rocket League. That's next week. That'll bring an end to our regular season. We do not know our opponents just yet, but we should know them by Tuesday, I would say, of next week is typically the time frame. We know them a couple of days in advance, and so we're going to look to wrap up our season with a 2-0 week next week against those opponents. Stay tuned to our Twitter, and we'll post who those opponents will be, and we'll be going live. And Rocket League is the last team left. That's all we have left in our seasons. They're kind of wrapping up and coming to an end. So we appreciate you coming out and supporting Badgers Esports. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. And, yeah, we'll be back next week.